We need an expert right about now, right? And joining us, we have one, virologist and epidemiologist, Dr. Joseph Fair. Thanks for being here once again, Dr. Fair. We appreciate it. So based on the evidence that Pfizer has made available, do you anticipate their vaccine will clear this last hurdle today with this vaccine advisory committee that's meeting as we speak?
I do. You know, the vaccine was already approved in the United Kingdom, and that's a plus. They have a system that is as rigorous as our own FDA, I would argue. And I think that, you know, that it will be approved with caveats. Obviously, there's been some news surrounding, you know, allergies and using this vaccine. If you have allergies, we don't specifically know what that means yet. Is it food allergies or is it just severe allergies in general? That's why I say I think it will be approved, but with caveats.
And might those caveats too include teenagers? Because I think they're discussing that right now, under 18.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, there was a lot of criticism in this particular trial of the of not including different age groups that should have been, different ethnicities that should have been, and, you know, not broadly enough covering the, you know, what is the American population. And that is obviously a valid criticism. And, you know, we're going to have to address that at some point, but this is what happened and this is the data that we have. And so that's what they're going to have to make the decision on.
More vaccines in the pipeline, including Moderna. So if the FDA approves the Pfizer vaccine, does that impact the approval process for any of the other ones?
No, they're going to each be, you know, assessed on their own merit and their own trial. And, you know, did the Moderna trial happen to include those different races, ethnicities, age groups, et cetera, that we talked about? So they're each going to be assessed on their individual merit.
And a lot of people have to be convinced this is safe to take, right, to get to that herd immunity. So once these vaccinations begin, how much of the population needs to get the shot in order for us to be able to return to something like our lives were before the pandemic?
You know, herd immunity can mean different things, but I think in the United States, and considering, you know, as mobile as our population is, you know, just think about truckers and how many people and goods we have moving around this country every day. I think we have to get to around a number of around 90%. And I think, you know, that roughly 10% that don't get vaccinated, that will eradicate itself. And when we talk about herd immunity, it's getting to a percentage that, you know, the percentage of unvaccinated is so small that it eradicates itself.
All right, Dr. Fair, we appreciate your expertise as always. Thanks for being here.